So I'm looking at a few more questions based on factorization of quadratic trinomials. So you have to remember that this quadratic, the general form for a quadratic expression or equation, it's ax squared plus bx plus c. And to factorize questions like these, we're using the AC method, meaning I'm going to multiply the A component by the C component in this expression, which is 3 times minus 4. Now 3 times minus 4 gives us negative 12. We're going to find two factors for this negative 12. Two numbers, when we multiply them, we should get negative 12. When we add them, we should get 4. Those two factors are 6 times minus 2. 6 times minus 2 will give us negative 12. And when we add these two, our result should give us positive 4. So remember, I'm going to replace the middle term for this quadratic expression with the two factors. So it's 3x squared plus 6x minus 2x minus 4. Now with these two middle factors, remember, when we simplify them, we should get 4x. We're going to factorize by grouping. The first pair, what's common? 3x. What's left inside the bracket? X plus 2. Remember, anything in this bracket should be in the bracket on the other side. X plus 2. Realize up here 2 is common and the signs had changed from negative to positive, so we put a negative outside. Remember, anything we have twice, we write it down once, so it's x plus 2. And anything that's outside the brackets, puts it in a bracket by itself, which is 3x minus 2. Now, I'm going to look at another question. So this one is 2m squared plus 9m minus 5. So AC method, which is 2 times minus 5. 2 times minus 5 is negative 10. We're going to find two factors for this negative 10. When I multiply them, I should get negative 10. But when I add those two factors together, I should get positive 9. No, I don't. Why I keep using adding instead of subtracting? Addition and subtraction are basically the same, as in they're the inverse of each other, but I just treat them as the same. So whether I'm subtracting numbers or adding numbers, I should get the middle component. Now these two factors are 10 times minus 1. So 10 times minus 1 will give us negative 10. And when I add these two, whether I write it as 10 minus 1, it's going to give me 9, or minus 1 plus 10, it's going to give me 9. So whether I'm adding the components or subtracting them, should get the middle term. Now, remember, I'm going to replace the middle term with these two factors. So I'm going to have 2m squared plus 10m minus 1m minus 5. I'm going to factorize by factorizing by grouping. First pair, realize that 2m is common. Open bracket, what's left inside the bracket, or what can I multiply 2m by to get m squared? 2m by m is 2m squared plus 5. Now 2m times 5 is 10m. Remember, anything in this bracket should be in the bracket on this side. So it's m plus 5. If you realize the signs had changed from negative to positive, so there should be a negative outside. There isn't anything common up here, but remember, there has to be a number outside. So I'm going to put 1, because minus 1 times m is minus 1m. Minus 1 times positive 5 is negative 5. So remember, anything I have in the bracket twice, if you see m plus 5 is common, I'm going to write it down once. And anything that's left outside the brackets, I'm going to put in the bracket by itself, which is 2m minus 1. Now, this is another question based on factorization of quadratic trinomials. So 2 times 3 is positive 6. Two factors for positive 6. When I multiply them, I should get positive 6. But when I add them, I should get negative 7. Those two factors are negative 6 times negative 1, which will give me positive 6. When I add them, so minus 6 minus 1, it's going to give me negative 7. So I'm just going to replace the middle term in the quadratic function, with the two factors. So I'm going to have 2p squared minus 6p minus 1p plus 3. Then I'm going to factorize by grouping. So I just use a small line to separate them into pairs. Now the first pair realizes that 2p is common, so 2p open bracket p minus 3. Let's check. 2p times p, 2p squared, 2p times minus 3 minus 6p. Anything in this bracket should be in the bracket on this side. Minus 3. Now the signs had changed from positive to negative. That means we should have a negative outside. Now there isn't anything common but 1, so I'm going to put a 1. Now remember, anything I've written twice, anything that's written twice, write it down once. And anything that's left outside the brackets, I'm going to put it in a bracket by itself. So that would be our result. Now, in the exam, if any of these questions are equal to 0, I'm going to solve a few of them when they're equal to 0. So in the other video, I'm going to solve a few of these factorization by quadratic trinomials by when they're equal to 0.